Good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening, or good night. This is Jen at JensArtyInclinations, a place to create, share, and play. Hello, everyone. All right, today I am just going to do a super fast little pocket page. I love the crinkle in this. However, I thought it'd be really cool if I just covered bits of it anyway. So let's do it. On the front, I'm thinking what I might do, these are just some scrapbook papers, thinking what I might do is paste that down and cut it around. Or do you reckon I can be accurate? Oh, I don't know, probably not. Let me do that. I'll just paste it down and then I'll just cut around it. So I think that's going to be definitely easier and quicker. Now, I'll try and edit all the ums and ahs out of this afterwards, but it might just go out raw. Time has been precious. However, my son is actually at school at the moment, which is very exciting. New school, and he seems to be enjoying it so far. It's only his second week, so it's been quite busy making all of that work. You know, surgery's coming up soon, but hopefully he'll have a couple of weeks before he has to go off and do that. And he's getting to catch the bus there every day with support, but that's wonderful because he really loves buses. So that's very exciting for him. Now, how am I going to do this? You know what? I might even, no, changing my mind all the way through. I'm going to tear it. Normally I'd just cut around, but today, why not? Let's go lazy. It's been yonkers since I've seen everyone, so let's just go with that. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't ink it before I put it down. I've just cleaned up my desk. Well, when I say cleaned up, it's a very loose interpretation of the world cleaned up. Very loose interpretation of the world cleaned up, but very loose interpretation of the term cleaned up because, yeah, it's kind of a rough making space to be able to work. Well, that's all right. See, inking afterwards, it worked for this one because I haven't quite stuck down all the pockets yet. So, look, oftentimes there has to be an order that we do things in, and quite often when we don't do the order, you can still make it work, or you find that you create something different. It's all good. It's all good. It's meant to be fun, not hard work when we create. That's my theory anyway. And there you go. That's cool. So what I'm thinking is I'll paste that down. Now, am I going to go across there? Will that look good, peeking out like that? Or am I going to do a full bit at the back? Why don't I do that? Do it like a back piece there. You're going, I don't know why you don't do that, Jen. Just do it. Stop gabbling on. Now, if I'm very clever, which I'm not really, so we'll see how this goes. Maybe, I reckon I can guesstimate that. Let's see how I go. So that was roughly there to there. I'll try and not take all of it. I like that torn edge. I do love a torn. Oh, look how good's that. Wacko. Oh my goodness, guesses can just work so well sometimes. I love it. Okay, and then I can just fold that over so that I can tear that. And then we've got a nice torn edge on the top as well, which is lovely. I love a torn edge. So here we go. I might just... this one I will definitely need to ink before it goes down. Catch yourself, Jen. Catch yourself. So ink, ink, inking, 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 inking. Just in case you weren't sure what I was doing. Ink, 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 ink. Alrighty, here I go. Here I go, here I go, here I go again. I want to do a thumb hole. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Alrighty. Scrap pieces of paper. So hard not to keep them, but of course they're tiny, tiny, tiny. And yes, you can use them. Yes, there are lots of ways to use them. But I'm trying to learn not to keep everything. Okie dokie. So there we go. Pop you in. Oh, go on. Shove down a bit. There we go. See, if you talk to your paper, definitely talk to your paper. Makes a big difference. It cooperates better because, you know, it does tend... Oh, I didn't get that right. Let's try that again. You know, that's really annoying because the way that you avoid that awkwardness that you just saw me do, right? The way that you avoid that awkwardness is you don't make it the full page length. And then that also makes your book thinner. So, yeah. Don't do as I say, not as I do. Oh, I've used that line a lot with the kids. All right, so now let's do a better job this time, Jennifer. That is my full name, by the way, in case you're wondering. It's what my mother always called me when I was in trouble. So it was used quite a lot. No, I was a good kid. It was only when I grew up that I was a rat bag. So I was one of those goody two-shoes because I don't think I had enough imagination to be bad. So, but once I got into teenage years, I gave my parents as much curry as my kids are giving me now. Yeah, see, I like that. So then we've got this little flip we did the other week with its little pocket underneath, and we've got this little page, and then we've got these little pockets. I do quite like that. So I'm thinking leave this in there, but let's do a bit of stamping. Let's go a different colour this time. Let's go weathered wood. It's nice to use our different colours. And I'm going to just stamp off the edge of the page there. See how I'm doing that? I know those of you who've been here before, you've seen me do this a lot. So it's probably really boring now. Oh, and I don't like that colour with it. I wonder how it'll look if I do the vintage photo over it. Probably fine. Yeah. So that just blends it in. That's good. Now, this would actually be quite nice, I think, if it was stamped all the way across. So let's do that. Hey, wacko, let's have a go. How about my little, what do you call it? Crisscross thingy, lots of little squares. This one. I'm thinking that one would be quite cute on the little bottom pockets there. If I want to, I can add a label. As you can see, this is so quick, just a quick way to pull a page together. So when I've bound these pages in, this page was too long for the book. So on the other side of it, there's the other side of it. So instead of cutting it down, I just folded up the bottom, right? And fold it in the edge, knowing that I can make a pocket. So I'll, you know, get to that other side at some point, knowing that I can make a pocket with it. And now all I'm going to do is going to do a little bit of glue along here and just in at the top so that we catch it at the top. And I'm thinking I'm going to leave the middle because the fold creates that pocket. And it just gives it it gives the paper a little bit of room to breathe, if that makes sense. Now, all I want to do is just add a little something, I think, on the outside. Maybe something like that or like that. That would be cute. So which one? A little bit of lace behind it. Or a little bit of stamped calico behind it. Yes, that's perfect. So I'll just snip a little bit at the edge and tear it or try. Yes, that worked. Just fray those edges a little bit more. So I'm going to fray the bottom as well. I think that's fine. And then that would sit like that and that would sit like that. Now, I'm telling you, I'm going to put all that away later. However, I probably won't. Like I say, I think I just kind of clear away piles so that I can find a little space in the middle to work. And I just perpetually do that, and so the little piles just get bigger, just get more baskets to put more things in. Ah, funny. And oh dear, I've let my coffee go cold. Although this is so quick, it might not be totally cold. We'll see. We'll see. Wish me luck. So I'm thinking one more thing, and that is I want to round that corner. Yes, nice. Just feel like that's a little bit better. And then do I need a little thumb hole there as well? No, I don't think I do, because I think that looks nice and different. Let's put our pin back in our glue, because I always forget to put my pin back in my glue. That's nice. And then I just need something for the pockets. All right. By the way, this is the last one we did. This was the little faux envelope that we did recently. Now see how cute that is, just slipping into a pocket. Right, so we don't only have to do it on our pages as a pocket, we can also just slip it in. So that's really cute, but I won't do that on the very next page because that's a bit boring. Ah, what about one of these? Since we've got that there. That could be yeah, that's kind of cute. It makes that little theme on that page go together. And then I just want something tall and thin for the other pocket. What about that? Yeah, I like that. It's got the right colours. So that's just a basic one that I've got. Yes. All right, there we go. Let's move all these back out of the way. Let's see the result. So now, when we turn over our page, we've got this little one, flips out. Can pop our little bookmark in there. And that little one flips out as well. We've got our nice little background. You know what? I am going to glue that down, because it does look like it just needs a little bit of extra help to hold them. So we can do this afterwards, that's fine. If I glue right on that line, that will work. Now sometimes this is quite thin, so I could have actually reinforced and then punched my little thumb hole. It's still quite okay, like it's strong enough. But that can help. Now that, yes, so see how that just holds that a little bit better now that that's collected in the bottom. So there we are, that's today's. Voila. I'd love it if you leave a comment below, hit the like button if you enjoyed what you saw, and of course, please subscribe if you'd like to. I will see you next time, and in the meantime, keep creating and enjoy.